are those out there who are in love with someone, but don't know how to approach them. What should I say? What should I do? Will they like me? Will I embarrass myself? I don't want them to hate me. To those of you looking for advice on how to attract your crush, I can personally say, don't do what these people do. The following that'll be mentioned on this list are crazy hopefuls desperate to be noticed by their quote-unquote soulmate. Notice. They want to be noticed by SENPAI! Oh, we're going there, people. The top 10 Notice Me SENPAI characters. For this list, we're choosing characters who are crazily obsessed with one character in particular, their senpai. Whether senpai is older or younger than the character, we chose the craziest characters who will do anything to get their senpais to notice them. So, hopeful romantics, take notes on what not to do as we start our list of Notice Me senpai characters. Oh, by the way, spoiler warning. Number 10. Well, this guy hasn't been animated yet, but when season 2 of this show pops up, get ready to meet the most unsettling, crazy bastard you will ever meet. Azami Nakiri from Food Wars. The true spirit of Totsuki Academy relies on the independent spirit of the chef. There are thousands of students here. What can you do to be noticed above the rest? Totsuki is able to deliver the best chefs in the world because the students will push themselves to be the best. Azami, however, wants to destroy that competitive edge and make the school neutral. No more self-study clubs, no more ranked lessons, and no more shokugekis. He wants to mold these students under his will and obedience, to perfect cooking under his strict guidelines with no one standing above the rest. If he's going to use the tactics he forced upon Arena, then these kids are in a lot of trouble. Seriously, I hated Arena for her snobbish behavior, but when you learn how she became that way, you just want to hug her and tell her everything's gonna be okay, sweetie. Everything's gonna be okay. Just hang in there, sweetie. But why does Azami do this? Why would he brainwash his own child and ruin the culinary world for good? Because the world did not notice his senpai. Yes, his intentions to change the filthy culinary world revolves around his obsession for his senpai, who laughingly enough is Soma's father. He feels outraged seeing his beloved senpai unnoticed by the world, so he plans to change it out of vengeance. When I was at the dorm, there was a senpai I really respected. He was daring, yet delicate. A genius beyond a shadow of a doubt. The time of my youth that I loved most of all, that is where he exists. He possessed the skills and the sense to make you believe that he was a cut above the commoners, down to his very genes. All of the cataclysmic change I will bring to Totsuki Academy, all of it is to bring salvation to this rotten culinary world that ruined my dear Saiba senpai. Jeez, man. Get a life. Stop torturing your daughter. This horrifying man could end up on our worst parents list. Even though season 2 hasn't started yet, we couldn't help but add this psychotic chef to our list of characters desiring senpai's attention. Number 9. Anna from Shimoneta. In a world where lewdness is outlawed, she is the most upright person who serves absolute justice as the student council president. That is until senpai accidentally kisses her, and the switch is now turned on. She also believes senpai would like nothing but justice and order in this world, and goes above and beyond, in a brutish, violent manner, to achieve her goals in an effort to get senpai to notice her valiant efforts. All while ignoring the fact that she has to do all kinds of terrible things that could easily be considered rape. Oh no, wait, she did rape him. You know, if everyone in this world took a chill pill and accepted their sexual needs, we wouldn't have these crazy bitches. If anything, the show proves that sexually open people are fun and happy, while those who demand control and discipline with sexuality end up wanting to rape their senpais. Just like Anna. Number 8. Solomon Goldsmith from Blood Plus. Oh, this crazy bastard. While not as bad as some of the members of our list, Solomon Goldsmith may just be one of the most doggone nice guys in anime. Not only does he become infatuated, or at least in the anime he does, he's mostly after Saya to see if they can make babies. Well now, he wants Senpai's babies. Here we go. He chases her for years, allows a lot of her friends to die, and even interferes with his dumbass brothers that caused probably one of the most horrible things ever to happen in Blood Plus. Why? To see if he can fulfill Saya and make her a mom. I don't know what's worse. He only took a shining to Saya because she ignored him at first. This girl was the only one to not notice me. I must have her. Plus, he used her missing memories to try and better his own ploys. There's a place for this smug little bastard, and it's on this list. Solomon Goldsmith, the jackass who tried to track a lady for years just to see if they can make babies. Make babies with me, senpai! Number 7. Kaede Fuyo from Shuffle. I was pending on putting her on the list since she has legit reasons for her psychotic behavior. Still, her actions are very extreme to the point where they're just inexcusable. When Kaede and Ren's parents were in an accident, Kaede moved in with him and vowed to take care of him. She is a typical childhood friend who wants Ren to notice her one day, but prioritizes his welfare over her own. When Ren starts seeing another girl, however, Kaede snaps. Oh, but look, she's making soup. Maybe when she snaps, she just makes soup for everybody. There's no soup in there. Kaede, you could have just called Suzaku. I'm sure he can help you at the soup store.
I'm at the soup store!
No, but seriously, I don't know what she did to Asa here, but it looked like it hurt. Did she wind her? Knee her in the gut? What did she do? And from that point onwards, she vows to be Ren's slave, even if it kills her. Okay, I think someone here needs a timeout, maybe a vacation, or at least some Netflix and chill. Not in the sexual way, she just needs to chill. Number 6. Megumi from Shiki. This fascinating character grew up just hating everything and everyone. It was always about her and her sort of superiority complex. The only thing that would ever calm her was the companionship of her friend Natsuno. In comes our one-sided love, which only drives her to be more impulsive when she becomes a Shiki, and turns into your classic yandere, having no issue killing anyone that gets close to Natsuno-senpai. So before Shiki, she was just a bitch who liked her senpai from afar. After Shiki, she got power-hungry and decides to kill everyone close to her beloved senpai. I guess the old saying is right. With great power comes great responsibility. And hopefully moral decency, because this bitch is crazy! Number 5. Naho Seinaki from Corpse Party. Naho starts off in the series as a guide to help the students escape from the school. When the gang wanders through the school to try and get out, they discover many clues left by a paranormal expert named Ko Kibiki. When they discovered a tape hidden in the building, they watched the tape only to discover a disturbing truth about Naho and her senpai. It turns out that Ko wanted to investigate the mystery of the school, only to have him and Naho trapped in the cursed dimension. He learns everything about the building and wants to reach out to the outside world to not play the game, or at least teach them how to get out. Naho had other plans though. She was so obsessed with Ko and his research that she came up with Sachiko Charm to lure in more samples. Samples. Oh god. So pretty much hundreds of innocent students were killed just so her senpai could do more research on the world and the spirits. Wow. Naho's love, selfishness, and callousness ultimately becomes her downfall as the darkening possesses her and she ends up killing her senpai. Lesson learned, kids. If your senpai wants to study the paranormal, don't go as far as Naho. Number 4. In the end, I couldn't choose which one of these bitches are crazier for senpai. So it's a tie. For very good reasons. Kotonoha Katsura and Sayonji Sekai from School Days. A yandere and a psycho love one man. Even though we see Makoto as an annoying character since he thinks it's okay to sleep around with a bunch of girls, but damn! Did he choose to mess with the wrong ones? Kotonoha may seem well-mannered and sweet, but if you trigger her emotions the wrong way, she'll go full psychotic on you. Sekai is a die-hard manipulator who wants Makoto to notice only her. When Kotonoha rejected Makoto's affections, he turns to Sekai and forms a relationship with her. This somehow drives Kotonoha insane to the point where she goes around acting like she is Makoto's girlfriend. Makoto feels bad about how he treated her, so he takes a logical route by dumping Sekai and dating Kotonoha. Genius! Desperate to get him back, Sekai informs Makoto that she is pregnant with his child and wants to start a family with him. Naturally, crazy bitch Kotonoha recommends Sekai to see an abortion doctor. Wow, we're going there. Wow, these bitches are crazy. But damn it all. It really does feel like no matter what girl he chose, Makoto was done for. If these girls can't have their senpai, no one can. Number 3. Nina Einstein from Code Geass. Yes, our favorite crazy from Top 10 Most Annoying Characters has returned to grace us with her disturbing presence. She seems like a timid and shy person at first, until she met Princess Senpai. Ever since she laid eyes on Princess Euphemia, Nina did everything she could to see her beloved senpai, and has then become obsessed. She'll jump in front of cars to see her, get beaten up by soldiers, and collect numerous photos so she could— Oh god, Table-kun! What are you doing to Table-kun? Nina, no, that's Table-kun!
Side note, avoid touching the edges of the table.
No kidding, Lelouch. Yeesh. Can you imagine what would happen if something happened to Euphemia? Oh, that's not a good. That is not a good. No. Nina? Nina! Stop it! Senpai can't notice you from heaven! Nina!
Princess Euphemia will be avenged! Where is Zero?
Number 2. Somehow you all knew he'd be on here. Oh, he's not just obsessed with Train, he's notice me senpai crazy. Got the crazy for senpai seal in my book. I wonder why. Creed Deskant from Black Cat. A man obsessed with perfection and talent. He believes that untalented or even regular people are nothing more than trash, and that those who possess the skills to kill on a spree should rule the world. Hence why he is obsessed with Train Senpai. He praises Train constantly, treating him like a god. So when Train decides to leave Kronos and give up his killing ways, Creed and his messed up mind deduce why he would do this. Well, it's not like Senpai to leave Creed unexpectedly. No, there has to be a reason why Senpai would leave. Basically, if nothing makes sense to him, he'll warp the truth to make it understandable by his terms alone. So Train leaving Kronos means in Creed's head that he is obviously possessed by an evil witch and she must be destroyed. Sure, Creed. That makes total sense. Evil witch. Gotta kill the bitch. Even after Saya's death and Train swearing he'd kill him for what he's done, Creed still holds Train up on a pedestal, swearing that Train will join his crew and they can rule the world together. What I found hilarious about watching this is his own crew disband because even they thought Creed was a little too crazy for Senpai. Well, what gave you that idea, guys? A man who's so self-centered and narcissistically insane that he kills imperfection, praises those with murderous skills, and worships a young man because he's apparently just as perfect as himself. Read this, Kim. You are a special kind of crazy for Senpai.
Notice me!
Before we move forward, here are some honorable mentions. And the number one crazy character for Senpai is... No matter what it takes, I will reach my Senpai. He's so handsome and smart. I must protect him from everyone around him. They'll only hurt him in the end. I'll kill them. I'll kill anyone who threatens me and my love for Senpai. Yuki? Oh, come on, you knew who number one would be. Yuno Gasai from Mirai Nikki. The famous yandere herself just had to place number one on this crazy list. Yuno Gasai is suddenly crazy for Senpai the very minute they met. From the first episode, she vowed to protect Yuki from anyone who goes near him, whether they pose a threat or not. Hell, there was a terrorist who threatened to blow up the school with motion detector bombs if Yuki doesn't surrender. So what does Yuno do? Let the bitches die! Senpai needs me! Nothing hesitates this girl. She will kill without a second thought if it means she can protect Senpai. One of the most disturbing episodes in anime is when she kidnaps him and keeps him in hostage in an abandoned facility just so she can protect him from the world. Protecting him is one thing, but she has him strapped to a chair and is spoon-feeding him in her underwear. What the hell, girl? Not only that, but his friends, who came to save him, are locked in another room on the brink of death. She is keeping him away from the world and killing his friends just so she can protect her senpai and stay by his side until the end of their days, which may be coming sooner than expected. I could reveal what happens in the end. I could reveal why she's doing this. I did say there are major spoilers in the video, but I'd rather spare you from this one. What happens in the end is so big and so shocking, you have to see it. You have to see what the world did to Yuno to make her like this. Why she's so obsessed with Yuki. Why she is unexpectedly good at killing her opponents. And seems unfazed doing this. Why? You need to watch Mirai Nikki to see why. It's so crazy and mind-boggling, it becomes too much for words to describe. You need to watch Mirai Nikki for this character alone. From beginning to end, you will see and know why Yuno Gasai is extremely crazy for her senpai. My advice to you all out there, just be yourself, Find someone who will love you for who you are, as long as you do the same for them. And don't do what these crazy bitches do to their senpais. Thank you all so much for helping us make this list on Facebook. More reviews and top 10s will be on the way, so stay tuned to Anime America. Special thanks to Chris Morosky, Karino Chi, Deadmeister, LeBluinator, Jason Roosh, Cory Momini, and Punk Rose Blitz for your patronage on Patreon. We can continue to make amazing videos on our channels thanks to all of you. Want to support the production? Check out our brand new store on Store Envy. For a small price, you can have a one-of-a-kind poster made by yours truly. If you can only give a small amount to help us out, check out our Patreon page. Any amount you wish to give us goes towards our production needs, so anything you can give us helps us a lot. To keep up with the latest in Anime America stuff, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Tumblr. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe to Anime America for more awesome reviews and top 10 lists. If you're interested in anything of pop culture, be sure to subscribe to Pop Spectrum. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned to Anime America.